Merhaba arkadaşlar, Degreman kanalındasınız. Yeni bir video ile karşınızdayım. Bu sefer Noire kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Daha önceki bölümleri izlemek için kanalda daha önceki bölümlerle alakalı videoları bulabilirsiniz. Oynatma listesine gidip Noire Türkçe'yi bulup oradan diğer bölümleri izleyebilirsiniz istediğiniz gibi. Gözlük niye var? Beni devamlı takip eden arkadaşlar için gözlerim ağrıyor biraz. Onun için gözlük takmak ve öyle video çekmek istedim. Yoksa video çekemeyecektim. Videosuz bir gün de geçsin istemiyorum. En azından her gün bir video, pazar hariç çekmek istiyorum. Şimdi fazla konuşmadan devam edeyim. Şuradan. Gözden düşmüş idol bölümüyle devam edelim. Noire'yi bitirmek istiyorum aslında zaten. Onun için gözden düşmüş idol. Onun için böyle arka arkaya birkaç gün Noire'yi yayınlayabiliriz. Evet, bir olay daha var. Bir olaylar daha oluyor, olaylar. Polis istasyonundayız.
Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love.
Nerede?
Right across the street.
Sokağın karşısında mı?
The Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
O da iyiymiş ya. Hadi bakalım. Phelps geliyor musun?
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Görüşürüz. Çok zor çalışmamaya çalışıp falan diyor bir de.
It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar.
Phelps'e bak.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Yani hızlı.
Hardworking, straight as an arrow.
Abi çok güzel ya. Bu ortam. Şuraya bakar mısınız ya? Ya şu oyunu ya da bu tarz bir oyunu remake yapsınlar. Remaster istemiyorum abi. Remake istiyorum ya. Çok güzel ya. Şu çevre, dedektiflik teması. Yani bunu yapan firmaya yazıklar olmuş. Başka bir şey demiyorum. Şöyle yapalım. Ya sen götür. Phelps bizi sen götür ya.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yani. Yolu biliyorsun. Götür bizi gittiğin yere Phelps hadi. Evet aşağı uçmuş. Allah'tan buradan aşağı uçmamış. Oradan geçen biri olsa misal çarpışabilirdi. Crime
Her
scene.
face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon.
She's married to Guy McAfee.
Captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no
Bukowski'ye
see.
bak.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Boksörmüş.
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement.
Yani.
Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
Tabii.
One more thing.
bakalım.
Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Yani.
This
No,
ain't
no,
the
no.
red carpet.
Jumbalar
Get out of my
da.
lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Tamam ona bakarız. Dur bakalım. Burada neler var? Kadınla önce bir bakalım bize neler
Mrs.
diyecek.
McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Anlat
You're
bakalım.
kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like.
Vay.
Keep out of this.
O da iyiymiş.
We understand
Uyuşturucu.
you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
Kim
That
yaptı bunu
rat
size?
slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
şüpheli gibi ama. Şüpheli diyeceğim.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Doğruymuş bu arada. Oyun yapıyormuş.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop
You think
neymiş
he might have had
bakalım?
something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Allah Allah. Allah Allah. Oldukça doğru bir şey.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs.
Yani
McCaffrey.
polis
We'll
olan
take it
biziz.
from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Bildiğin adam... Aa yanlışmış bu arada. Neyse. Hep öyle zaten. Artı bir eksi bir yapıyor.
This is a
Merhaba.
big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings.
Ne haber
Let's go
doktor?
see the coroner.
Gelin bakalım. Abiler ablalar aşağı nasıl iniyor buradan? Hop. Buradan inmeyecek kesin. Şuradan bakalım nereden inebiliriz. Aşağı. Nereden indiğini bilen var mı aşağı? Sen nereye gidiyorsun bakalım? Aşağı nereden ineceğiz?
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Buradan. Bakalım şuradan gidelim. Şu sağdan ineceğiz galiba. Buradanmış.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
So what next?
This is a big scene,
Çamaşırı
Phelps. We need to get our
yırtılmış.
bearings.
They've been torn
Let's
off.
go see the coroner.
Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Taciz, tecavüz olayı olabilir. Sıkıntılı bir durum. Anneden
She's a
mektup.
long way from home.
Şimdi şöyle yapalım bunu. Kaç günlüğü? Kaç günden bulamayız onu. Nereden de? Burada. Uçları. Anneden mektup bakalım. Camille Hamilton tarafından gönderilmiş. Jessica'nın eve dönmesini isteyen bir mektup. Tamam. Sıkıntılı bir şeyler olmuş buralarda yani. Plaka. Kime kayıtlı bu plaka? Onu bulmak gerekiyor misal. Buralarda bir şeyler saçılmış olabilir mi ki? Cık, buralarda bir şey yok.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Yani.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Konuşalım
Drunk
bakalım
driver?
seninle.
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Bir alıntı
Real?
yapıyor.
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Orada Indian derken Hintli olarak çevirmiş ama yerli anlamında o. Bir yerlinin küçük kafatası olarak söylüyor. İlginiz olsun. Yerli kafası.
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Yani. Kiminse
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Bence de. Gidelim bakalım şu kadın bize daha ne anlatacak. Devamlı bir şeyler saklıyor sonuçta. Nerede o? Burada. Phelps geldin mi? Hah, buradasın. Bir
What can you
araba
tell
ne
us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Bu sefer sezgi kullanacağım. Yalan
I think
diyeceğim.
you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
İç çamaşırı.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
İyi, doğru oldu. Hintli kafası
We
ne
found
peki?
a shrunken head
Yerli
that was
kafası
used to
yani.
tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Yalan mı? Şüpheli mi? Şüpheli diyeceğim.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
Yani.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you
Yani?
ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
İyi, onu da
Mrs.
bildik.
McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Bildiğin başlangıçtan
We're good
beri
here.
bu adama
See if we
yazdı.
can shake out of the
Yazıktır. Jessica Hamilton'la görüş. Merkez Kabul Hastanesi. Tamam. Bakalım kızcağızın başına ne gelmiş.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Götür bizi
You drive.
gittiğin yere.
I need to go over the case notes.
Merkez Kabul Hastanesi'ne götürsün bizi.
All right. Where to?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
İyi, güzel. Bilincini yeniden kazanması iyi. Gittiğimizde sorgulayabiliriz. Bakalım ne gelmiş başına. Yavaş gidelim şöyle.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton.
Evet,
Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
güzel.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to
Feeling
be
better
manhandled
since
by
this
a
morning,
doctor.
Jessica?
I need my lawyer.
A little.
Hey,
My head
where is the
feels this way.
telephone? Do you know who I am?
Bir şeyler dönüyor ya. Dur bakayım. You know who I am falan.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Evet bence de. O konuşan kimdi peki? Onu bulmaya çalıştım. Neyse. Sanırım o bizim işimizle alakalı değil.
Hello, Jessica.
Merhaba Jessica. Biraz dolaştım
My name is
geldim.
Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Ufak kız da bu ya cidden. Çok küçük ya. Yazık.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Yalan söylediğin suratından belli. Bir şeyler olmuş.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in
Yeah.
your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Yani.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Yani daha reşit
Oh,
değilsin
you
çünkü.
don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Şüpheli.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Yani.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
Görüyoruz da. Yanlış oldu. Kötü oldu. Bishop'un
How did you
ortağı.
meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that.
Yani.
She's doing a new movie.
Bildiğimiz bir şey.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
Onu da mı yanlış yaptık ya?
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Yalan söylüyorsun çocuk ya.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Onu da
You
beceremedik.
should think about
Neyse.
going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's
Bu sefer
trash.
şans
Are you
bizden yaver
crazy?
bizden
I
yana
can't
değildi,
go
anlamadım
home.
niye
I
ama
want to be a star.
bu hala yıldız olmak istiyorum diyor ya. Allah'ım yarabbim.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter.
Çok
Who the
güzel
hell is
söyledin
that?
cidden.
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Bence de.
There she goes. Come on.
Şimdi araba sürme sırası, sırma süresi. Bizde. Oh.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Yavaş. çok yakında gitmemek gerekiyor.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
That's it, we're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
Yapma. Kötü vurduk arabayı. İyi. Çok büyük bir sıkıntı olmadı.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Hep ben yapayım zaten. Her şey benden sorulsun. Oo. Ha, oraya girmemem gerekiyormuş.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows.
Dur bakalım. Siper alma, controller. Kapalı olacak ya. Biz klavyeyle oynuyoruz. Koşma diyor. Saldırma, konuşma. Sipere girme. LCT. Tamam. Hadi. Hadi.
All the bad girls live.
2 club sandwich. Thank you, waitress.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls!
İşler dönüyor.
I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel.
Wilson
Mr.
Oteli.
Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Çık bakalım sen. Şimdi Bishop'un evine gidelim. Dostum yeni bir yer gördüm. Yeni bir yer öğrendim daha doğrusu.
Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? Did you believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Yeah.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Aha, orada bir olay varmış.
Vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3,
Kusura
all
bakmayın.
other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Bir yan görevleri seviyorum ama o yüzden gidiyorum peşinden.
Left, coming up. Turn right when you can.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K, citizen reports of 211 in progress at 437 8th Street at the Bristol.
What the hell? She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Yani.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Evet, biz geldik.
Careful! He's got a gun!
Oğlum. Nereye takıldın ya?
What are we waiting for?
Geliyorum. Sen dur. Kanlamla. Ya arayı açma işte ya, ne güzel gidiyorsun. Bu nasıl bir duruş ya? Bas, hadi bas. Bas git. Bas git. Nerede bu?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Hadi. Çatı. Oo. Harcadım. Ölüyordum ama harcadım. Bir görevi daha hakkıyla yaptık. Arabayı böyle dümdüz koysak da.
Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband?
Can you drive to this one?
Sen sür. Sen
behind
sür.
the wheel.
Ben o kadar ateş ettim, ölüyordum neredeyse. Sen sür, götür bizi götürmemiz gereken yere. Gitmemiz gereken yere.
11 King, we have no other units available. What is your ETA to the 415 in progress at 1220 West 7th Street? Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3.
Ne yapıyorsun ya?
Assist identified.
Oğlum ne yapıyorsun hadi? Allah'ım, kafayı sıyırdı. Evet, apartmana geldik. Bishop'ın dairesi. Koş. Koş, burada da bir işler olacak.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Tamam. Hadi Phelps.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Geldik daireye.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them.
Hmm.
Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive
Evi
me.
dağıtmışlar
That's
ya.
perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Tarafı darmadağın etmişler. Bu ne be? Yok. Alakalı bir şey yok. Bu arada ya da iyiymiş. Ama da bırak. New Testament.
Nope.
Yani.
Presented to Mark. What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Yani. Bu nedir?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Yani. Her neyse. Ruj.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Yani. Yüzük.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Anladım. Da. Neyse. Sen söylemek istediğini bana söyledin zaten. Dur bakalım. Burayı açabiliyoruz mu? Yok, açma. Para almamışlar, yani hırsız değiller denebilir.
Doesn't look like anything.
Evet.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Evet.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Replikanın replikası. Onu aldık, onu alma. O neymiş? Neyse boş ver. Burada bir şey var mı? Bildiğimiz mekan. Burada bir şey yok.
Nothing significant.
Yine hanımefendiyle konuşacağız herhalde. Şu balkondan da bir bakayım da.
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Yani. Set karşıdan görünüyor. Hanımefendi, size bir oturup konuşalım ya.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Doğru söylüyor gibi.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Ah, onu da bilemedik.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your
Şüpheli diyeceğim
husband
ya.
looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Yani.
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Bunu bildik en azından.
Your
Jessica.
husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Yalan.
You know exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop?
Yani.
You've been through it yourself.
Belki de bu yaptı.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. You have a damn cheek accusing me of that.
Bakalım ne yapmışız. Noma hangisi?
You should be ashamed of yourself, detective. I've already been through a lot today
Bunu da
without your
beceremedik.
harassment.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Dava yine de çözülecek. Ne yapıyoruz?
I'm at a loss.
Take a look around. You never know what those goons might have left behind.
Ne yapma ya? Motivation diyor.
No good to me.
Yani.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
Yani.
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
Yani.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Hopgood'a gidelim o zaman.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood.
Vay.
There's always a deal to be done.
Nerede telefon? Bir arayalım bakalım bu Hopgood'un yeri
Operator, give
neresiymiş.
me R&I.
%90 soracak.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver
Silver
screen
screen
prop
sahne
store.
malzemeleri.
Just a moment. Silver screen props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Tamam. Şimdi şöyle yapalım. Bölümü burada bitirelim. Çünkü birazcık 40 dakikayı aştı. Editlemesi zor oluyor. Videoyu beğendiyseniz ve devamını istiyorsanız beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı, çanı tıklamayı falan filan, yani neler yapmanız gerektiğini zaten siz benden daha iyi biliyorsunuz. Bir dahaki videoda görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın, sağlıcakla kalın. Beni, kanalımı takip etmeye devam ederseniz de çok sevinirim.